say is in fact indisputable that there is a link between autism and the vaccines. Now, they're going to publish all of these findings tomorrow in the Pace Environmental Law Review. It's a highly regarded law review journal. And now we contacted the Centers for Disease Control, and they reiterated their stance, saying again, quote, as far as the link between autism and vaccines, the overwhelming body of evidence to date from the best and brightest scientists at CDC and around the world simply does not point to association between autism and vaccines. So that is where the feds stand on this. The question is, where's the money coming from? The money comes from tax dollars. Why is it being given to these autistic children multi-million-dollar awards at a time? We're going to find out a lot more when the report is published, and a lot of questions still to be answered, Ellen.
We sure are, Trace. This is a bombshell. And we should mention that we're going to have one of these parents on with us soon. But also, you may remember that there was one case that we all knew about, the case of Hannah Poling, where she was given millions of dollars because of her autism developed after a vaccine. But the government always made it sound as though hers was a 1 in a million case, a unique case. But I guess not so much.
Yeah, it's not so much, and that's the whole thing. The question now becomes, is it not so much? And is the government maintaining their claim that this is a brain disorder that they're paying these awards out for, not the autism? And that's the case the government has made up to this point. They're saying that it does not lead to autism, that it might lead to some kind of brain malfunction, but it does not lead to autism. At least that's the claim. They're saying they're going to have the evidence to refute that tomorrow.
All right, Trace, thanks so much for laying all that out so well, and obviously we're going to be talking about that later in the show. Again, as we were just talking about, there was one high-profile settlement about a year ago involving a girl by the name of Hannah Poling. She is the first vaccine-related autism victim to win a court award that we knew about up until this point. $1.5 million for life care, lost earnings, plus pain and suffering. But that's just for the first year of her life. Her family will receive more than $500,000 per year to pay for Hannah's care, a bill that could top $20 million. While Hannah was described as happy and precocious through her first 18 months, then her health declined rapidly after being vaccinated against 9 diseases in just one doctor's visit. So coming up, we're going to speak with 2 different doctors. One, the parent of a child with autism who is planning to be at that big groundbreaking announcement tomorrow, and the other, one of our own medical aid team, here to talk about all the past studies that have found no link between vaccine and autism. It will be a fascinating segment. Stick around.